Up. Yeah, GLPG is probably the best looking pre-market pick chart right now, but it's very low volume. But hey, it's moving up. But you got to probably watch the spread on that, and might not be a solid stock to trade. Wow, about what, Steven? Oh, about hitting the 426 and then coming all the way up now to 437. Yeah. I mean, the last direction was from Europe, and it was grind up after opening low. But in Asia, the markets were down, and direction was down. If we take the ball and move up, we'll be giving the ball then to Asia, and they're going to have a huge gap up. And then what they do with that is going to probably be some retracement, trying to find refining value and stuff. So probably at the end of the day today, we're gonna go down if we didn't already at the beginning of the day. All right, I am gonna go live on TikTok. A second here. Good morning. I don't have my coffee today. You can tell. I'll have some of that water. Okay, close this down. Thanks. I need it. Espresso. Yeah, exactly, Steven. Dude, that's just what my wife just brought me, espresso. I have to like post something on you. How to do this? How do you? YouTube's not very good about getting on the social media train at all. Oh, create post. There we go. Sipping with you. Oh, do you have one too? All right. Cheers. Bing. Deja brew. I forget where I got those, but they had a selection of different ones with funny sayings. I don't know. It could have been anywhere. Anywhere from Walmart to IKEA. But it wasn't Tiffany's, I'll tell you that. All right, so looking at the market, yeah, that's what's going on, is that we've rebound off of this low. We just had GDP numbers. The GDP numbers, in my opinion, were disappointing, but, I could be misreading it. My take is they were disappointing. Durable goods spending was worse than expected. So that means, oops, let me go live on TikTok to make sure that we get everybody hearing that. Yeah, and I can make that a little bit big. Durable goods. So durable goods were down almost 1%, and they were expecting roughly 0.5%. So consumer spend, and that's a really good sign of what kind of shape the economy is in, because people don't buy a washer machine or a refrigerator lightly, or a car. If they buy it, they need it. So like at the lows, those numbers are very meaningful, and that's where we are with them right now. And so they're giving us really good readings on consumer spending, and so consumer spending's like double worse, way down than expected. And so if people aren't buying things, then they don't have money. It's because they don't have money. They're running out of money. If they don't have money, it could mean so many things. It's just that they're not stimulating the economy. They're not putting any of it back. That could be for many reasons. It like you could think of every person as like a vector, and as more people don't spend, they get turned off as wealth vectors and growth vectors for the economy, and they just get turned off. It's just not working. Like they don't count anymore. So even though jobless claims are down, which is good for showing that there's what they call max employment right now. Really, actually, there's not enough people working, or maybe inflation is hitting way harder than we expected, and people are just saving. They're going to let that refrigerator just die out. They're going to let their car die out. They're going to let that washer machine, they're going to put that $150 into the repair on the washer machine instead of spending $600 to $1,000 on a new one or a new set. So people are clamping down. It's like that's a sign that people are staying clamped down. That could change. It could be a momentary blip, but I think that's what they were worried about with what was it? There were some numbers last week. I forget what it was. Microsoft or some guidance somewhere came in. Oh no, it was like the Peloton deal. Peloton deal shutting down production due to lack of demand. Although that was a rumor, and that hasn't been confirmed by Peloton. So anyway, consumer spending down. So that could be a contraction for the economy, and during a time in which we have inflation. Also, I mentioned in the group this morning, a couple of other factors you got to continue to think about is there's no more stimulus checks coming in, and the Fed is not only tapering and should be almost nearly done with buying bonds and stimulating the markets and the economy by buying and influxing the economy with more money. They're tapering, right? And they may be speeding that up. So less stimulus, and less stimulus. So there's a lot of reasons for the market to go down. And of course, let's add China, Taiwan, and Russia, Ukraine on the global stage. And then all the fear mongering about deadly viruses to try to keep you in your home and become a communist. So we have a lot of non-capitalist economic forces at play right now, and that's not good. I talked a little bit about a couple of those factors in the group again this morning, but yeah, it's a cavalcade, of things, and the market just kept going up, through a lot of this over September, October, November, December, and yet it couldn't quite get it going. It couldn't quite go all the way, and petered out, and there was a double and a triple top that were losing momentum, and we've tilted over, we've toppled over, and even if we go up for a day or two, we get some green candles, it could just be a pullback. It could just be a pullback in a bearish trend. So we might be, we can't confirm it yet, but we might be in a medium-term bearish market right now. And we'll be able to, when we're able to confirm that, it's going to be all hell breaking loose. Because if we do have a couple of days that go up, and then we come all the way back down and break the lowest low that we've had, like on Friday, just imagine the hell that's going to, snap loose in the market. It's going to be huge. So, be very careful out there. Stay defensive, stay in cash, do what you can to protect your money and your portfolio right now. Hedge. So if you don't want to sell your longs, then at least hedge against them to protect yourself. It's worth the 1% to 5% cost to protect yourself for the next 7-8 months. We should be doing better by the end of the year, Q4. When was that posted? What do you think about CFVI? Oh wow, haven't looked at that one for a while. No thoughts. That's requires fundamental analysis, because that's a SPAC, which is still around its SPAC price of $10. DraftKings still going down to the ground. Nothing great there. Same with I think Penn had a little bit of a turnaround the other day, but it's also back in a downtrend. TSM, that'd be a great place to put a 6-month short on, I think. Just, like a lotto short puts in order to, play potential rising tensions between China and Taiwan. We're watching GLPG this morning as an opportunity for momentum day trading for anyone interested in day trading. And the next breakout on that's going to be 61.8 with a stop of, are we still at 60.50 with the stop at that point? 61. So 80 cents of risk if we break 61.8 on GLPG. It's not necessarily a momentum play because the volume's not there, but it's price appreciation. Seems to want to go up. So there's an opportunity there to make some money. And that is why I'm here. Let's see if there's anything else that's been coming up in the last minutes. There's a lot of volume activity on ARDS, ARDS, NSEC, NSEC. However, they're flat. Their charts are flat. They're not going anywhere. The S&P, the Qs, and the Dow are continuing to go up. We have 11 minutes until the open. And oil is up above yesterday's high. So that's good for energy and good for the market. Gold is down. Technically, that's good for the market, but it doesn't always correlate. Gold being down means, smart money might be moving gold, getting ready to, outflow on gold can equal inflow in the market. The VIX also down to 29. It really doesn't mean anything, when it's at that level. But hey, it's going down. The VIX actually hasn't updated. It's only calculating right now. Until the markets open and options start trading, then you'll start to see the real update on that. So in the meantime, it's calculated that it's down at 29.15 right now, all the way from, it had to be pretty high up there in the middle of the night when we hit 426. No, not too bad. From 32. It's all very high. Not a good time to be holding anything in the market. With this much volatility, just like when let's just say we're doing coin flips, right? With this much volatility, whether the day is going to be red or green, you can't rely on the fact that it's going to be a nice mix, that it's going to be red one day, green the next day, red the next day, green the next day, or even green, green. You could get a slurry with this much volatility of 3 red days in a row. And since the volatility is so high, it could really take the market down. So you don't really want to be in any longs that aren't hedged or positioned for this kind of environment. And by that, I mean like consumer staples and the likes. Somebody asks about FAMI. We've got 9 minutes until the open. 61.15 now on GLPG. That'd be 15 cents of risk with a stop at 61. 15 cents of risk is a nice risk point. It's like worth it, You can get a lot of shares. Depends on the bid-ask spread, though. In fact, I'm going to put that up on the top screen now. They are, I think, called Galapagos. I'm not too familiar with them, but Galapagos, and I believe they're like a cable company, like Charter or Spectrum. But I could be wrong about that. I know very little other than the fact that it's up a lot on that one. The bid-ask spread is 10 cents. Not too bad. It's not very liquid, but it's got price appreciation on its side, so. Yeah, I wouldn't even swing. Someone asked, so swinging or day trading is good for trading in this kind of market. I wouldn't even swing trade unless, no, I wouldn't even. Well, you could do hedged, market neutral. You could do a market neutral type of swing trading where you have, let's say, 10 positions that are bullish and long, coupled with 10 positions that are bearish and short. You don't want to be, like, to reiterate some of the stuff I've been teaching you guys, you don't want to be short things that are long that you think are going down right now. In other words, things that are bullish that you think are going down right now or that you see are going down right now. That is not something that's bearish, and you're going to get your ass handed to you. You need to find things that in a bull market have been going down. Those are bearish items. And then you just add that for a negative alpha into your portfolio. And whenever the market goes down, it helps push those stocks way down. I can help you out by buying puts. And then it will go up. That's funny. A little collusion to start the day. The Irish love collusion. It helps with the sheep tending. Tesla earnings. Sure. So it was a slight beat. I didn't analyze it, but I know that it was a slight beat, and the reaction was a sell-off. So there could have been just a lot of people playing the earnings, and that's how they play it. You buy in the hopes of a pop or price appreciation, and then get out once it's done. So potentially Tesla might run today, but it might have to find that low. It might have to do a full sell-off first. But potentially it could run today. Or, I didn't read I wasn't on the conference call. I can't listen to every conference call out there. Or it's not looking good for Tesla and it's going to go down. I am currently bearish on Tesla, but just because of the chart, and something like earnings can derail that thesis, so we'll see today. That is why I hedged my bearish puts on Tesla with lotto calls. All right, we've got just over 4 minutes to the open. And yep, everything's looking peachy for the markets today, but we shall truly see. The Fed information is behind us now, and so you would hope that the VIX and volatility will now decline, and therefore prices will rise. Say that again in a different way, Dondrell. I don't quite understand. Although doesn't mean much, bearish analyst on Tesla raising targets. Oh, although it doesn't mean much bearish, because analysts on Tesla raising targets. I don't know. Maybe you could write that again in a way that I can understand. Intel has been sideways, if not trending down, for a long time. And it looks like yesterday's report didn't help that at all. So still sideways, trending down. Certainly you wouldn't want to keep your money there. The value of a comma, I know. Okay, he said, although it doesn't mean much, analysts who are bearish on Tesla are raising their price targets. See, that's a good example of how you can be bearish on something and bullish on it. You're like, what? Because you can be bearish on something for the short term. You could be 1 or 2 month bearish, that's where I am with Tesla. But I'm bullish on Tesla. So you're bullish in the long run, but you're bearish in the short term. And that's exactly where I am. And maybe that's where those analysts are. That's where I am. So that could be it. Yeah, Tesla numbers don't add up. Do you think there's some funny business there? I don't think so. I could check the Benesh M score on that. Let me see. That tells you if companies are lying. Let's see. Nope, they're right in line. They have truthful reporting. I can tell you if anybody's been cooking the books. Tesla is underestimated. Yeah, that's right, Jeremy. And overvalued. But it is underestimated, I think, But it's probably overvalued at the same time. All right, we've got 1 minute and 40 seconds to the market open, and sure enough, did anybody get GLPG for the 15 cents of risk, 61 stop? Because it is now up to 61.75, 61.55, 56. GLPG, Galapagos. I don't know how you pronounce it. The Galapagos Islands, a Galapagos turtle. The Galapagos Islands, a Galapagos turtle. What do I think about the market for the next few months? Sideways, drippy, dippy, dangerous, sideways. It's confirmed sideways right now. But that was my thesis also looking forward a couple weeks ago as well. But now, as of a couple days ago, all three markets are confirmed sideways. That one isn't on this cruise. Oh, that would be nice. Yeah. They don't have any cruise ships that go to the Galapagos Islands. That just probably wouldn't be permitted, right? But they do have one that goes to like Alaska and some other, I guess, I don't think they have anything that goes to Antarctica, but, Greenland and Iceland and Norway and all that. If the market goes sideways, VIX would eventually drop. Correct, Li Shiwai. Did you get some VIX puts? That's correct. All right, market opened. Oh, there you go. I don't even know why it didn't go bing, 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 but there it is. The market is open now. And GLPG is holding 61.50 over there on that. And let's see what the market's going to do here. Okay, the market seems to be rallying, coming from the industrials. Industrials leading the way. Oil's dropping at the open. Just slightly. Everybody on TikTok, we're going to continue the stream. The members only stream now. Thank you for showing up this morning. And if you'd like to learn more about our trading group, just go ahead and go over to my profile and click the link there. That'll take you right into our trading community. All right. Have a good one. You have some VIX puts? Yeah. So do I. I got them at 35. But I'm going to hold them for a while until they really, really appreciate. Sell them and flip them at 15, 16, 17, 18 area. Wow. Okay. Tesla really dropping right now at the open. So that's either profit taking or they did not like that earnings report. Tesla very tricky though, as you know. LYTS halted. LYTS. The computer over here is saying so many things. LYTS. Let me take a look at that halt situation. Okay, just like opened way up and halted, and there's been no volume. So yeah, we don't have to worry too much about that one. What do you think Tesla's going to do? Break 900? The market itself is kind of holding sideways. Microsoft is doing well. Tesla's doing poorly. Netflix calls already doubled. That was unexpected. Let me see. What do you mean? You mean because volatility has increased so much or something? Because the price hasn't changed much. March 18, 600 on a long play standard 20. Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Just a little wiggle in volatility is going to cause some lotto options like that to really fluctuate. So GLPG just wants to level off here at 61.5. LYTS has resumed trading. Let's see what's going on with that. It's just not enough volume. We're trying to squeeze blood out of a stone, you know. There's just the market is lacking in opportunities today. Remember yesterday, we created a 5-minute window from the open, and then whichever side particular stock broke, that was the direction that you got in on. That's just how you're gonna have to play this market today, because it's just so unknown, and it might be a fake out, but it might not be. Yes, 3 million on Netflix on the dip. That's what the word is. He does suck. I just give that zero, like zero credit. I also think that there's not a lot of future for Netflix. Consumer staples are holding up pretty good. So are utilities. So a lot of the defensives doing well, and inflationary stocks. Communications not so good today. Maybe level. Uh, Tech not holding up from the open as well as it looked like it was going to. Although this could be just like a little sell off, to find price. Uh, Oops, wrong one. Tesla hitting 890 now. We're 8 minutes into the market, so the bottom of that 5-minute opening window would have been 3 minutes ago. And then when price broke below that window on Tesla, boom, you get in. So that's how you can use the opening range, 5-minute opening range, to catch direction on stocks. You kind of got to get good at it. In other words, you got to look at like 10 to 20 of your favorite liquid, big caps, and across different sectors and stuff, and just be watching them. Look for that 5-minute window and see what's got the most volatility, see what's got the most range, and it may provide. What's up with Fammy here, man? Is Fammy doing something? Let's see. I'm going to take GLPG off my screen. I don't know if any of you got in it, but it moves slow enough that you should be able to manage that. All right. Nah, Fammy is like, meh. NSEC is more set up. Let's see. Yeah, but look at it's just low volume every day. Maybe it'll run. Yeah, there's a lot of blue sky there. Maybe they'll go from 15 to 18. You could try planting a seed, but make sure you have your exit in line first and you size your risk to 1%. Hey, Herman. That looks like, stop at 15 or something, just a little bit under there, and 1541 is where it is right now, NSEC. But Microsoft seems to be running. Microsoft seems strong. Looks like the market's coming off the bottom a little right now. Okay. The S&P 500 now moving up because the industrials Dow is moving up. Like it's about to break new highs. It's just gonna grind up all day. It looks like so far shaping up to be a lackluster day, but that could just be the morning session, the afternoon session, or even after morning session, like early, like late morning, could be crazy. But so far, pretty mild. LMT. Let's see. Tempting to buy a way out of money call on Tesla? No, I don't think you should do that. You should do your chart analysis on that first with showing your break-even line. LMT, I want to take a look at that. Yeah, just like you were showing for us every day. Was to pop a new high and then go down, settle in, and then what? Grind up slowly all day? Yeah, the VIX divergence that's going on right now is showing, very short term, like for the next 20 minutes, bearish divergence. So this could be like the top of the rally. Okay, it looks like a GLPG hit 62, and it's now at 61.85. Did anybody get GLPG? Okay, good. All right, cool, good. All right, following the path of victory on that. Just let that continue to appreciate all day for as long as it can. We're in ADM and Nokia. All right. Wow, ADM. Wow. That's outstanding move there. Be right back, guys. So much for bearish divergence. The markets are now rallying a little bit. All right. Very good for us. Very good. What's this? What? Anonymous comes from birds in my house. Blah blah blah. There were a ton of $800 long calls bought this week for Netflix. Okay. I already sold the 600s bought yesterday if anyone else bought them. Setup is sick. What are you thinking? MA indicators. What stock are you even looking at there? I don't even know which stock you're looking at. Let's pull this up. Oh, MA. Oh, wait a minute. Was that Boeing or are you talking about MasterCard? Boeing. The 1 hour. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I like it. Does it help you make decisions? I like the way you have that. A giant go make money sign. Yeah, look at that. Which stock is this? DraftKings. Short. Yeah. Although, you also had two signals back here. Yeah, but not really, because the time to really be interested is whenever the price is way off in that green, very high off of that green area. Yeah, everybody needs an easy visual version. And yeah, that's just path of victory all the way down, huh? All right, what else is happening here? Microsoft continuing to go up. Not a great day for Tesla. Yeah, it looks like it can't get up above 900 there, but it's maybe putting in a bullish double bottom right now, so don't be too quick to dismiss its ability on the day. But again, I'm bearish in the short term on Tesla, and earnings may have changed that, but maybe they haven't precipitously. When calculating ATR, what points are used? You can choose that, whether it's the close of the day that it uses for its pricing, or the high, or the high-low close, or divided by 3, and all that kind of stuff. But it basically gives you a 10 or a 20 or a 30 or a 50-day moving average of the range, high minus low of every day. High minus, you'd have to go look at the calculation for it because they have it. It's pretty slick, but roughly speaking, they just take the high and the low, and that's the range on the day. And they do that back, 10, 20, 30 periods and give you the average, roughly. Go look up the equation. It's interesting. All right. Well, it feels pretty sideways, lackluster this morning. I might be closing the stream down here in a couple minutes. Another short day, opening day. But this market just can't stay like this for hours upon hours upon hours upon hours upon hours. So things may pick up at some point in one direction or the other. See y'all in the VIP. Perfect. See you there. The market is pulling back a little bit hard right now. It's kind of a strong pullback. Okay, good morning stream. We were on top of everything. There just wasn't much there. Opportunity on Tesla for short, or if you're watching the 5-minute opening range breakouts, then maybe you found some opportunities for yourself.